What is going on, guys, and welcome to my very first Wi-Fi battle video, and let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I got a teammate, and I figure it's about that time to start messing around with Wi-Fi, so I'm excited to start making Wi-Fi content again. It's gonna be a little different on the channel with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, just due to how kind of dumbed down the Wi-Fi is. There's no abilities, no hold items, there's a whole lot of moves that aren't available, but overall, it should be pretty damn fun. And I'm excited to kind of test it out. I haven't really played too much in the metagame, so I really don't know kind of what works well. But we got ourselves a player easily, and on that Pikachu ladder. So let's see what we can find here. As we got our buddy Jude Barker, and I'll give you guys a little team recap here. I kind of just brought some stuff that I thought might work well. I got some powerhouses. I got Calm Mind Clefable, just because that thing's annoying with Thunderwave. Then we got Quiver Dance, Venomoth, just, you know, obvious. And then we're rocking with Machamp, who is one of the hardest hitters in the game. It's got bulk up, so it's honestly kind of hard to kill this thing. Next up is, it's supposed to be a Mega Gyarados. Unfortunately, I'm not at the point in the game where I have access to the Mega Stone for it, but we're gonna have to work around that. Next up is Aerodactyl, who's just basically there for fast stealth rocks and a pretty hard hitter. And then last but not least is the sharpest boy, our buddy Zapdos. Just bulky, a nice little pivot with U-turn, and let's see how we can get this to work. So if we check the, alright, so this guy does not have a Wi-Fi ready team, so we're gonna have to find somebody else. Alright, we're feeling optimistic. Hopefully we can get somebody who knows what they're doing here. I've seen a lot of people find success with this Pikachu ladder, so hopefully we can find somebody decent and see if we can test these bad boys out. Alright, a player has been found. About damn time. Let's get it. Okay. So, we found a Japanese person. That probably means they're going to be pretty damn good at this game. So, let's hope that that's the way this goes. We're going to go ahead and select these boys. And let us do it. So, what are they working with? Alright, they got some heat. And a very similar team to ours, actually. With Gyarados, Zapdos, and freaking Aerodactyl. So, this is actually kind of scary. I like this team, though. He's probably got a Mega Gyarados, I'm assuming. Unless it's Mega Aerodactyl, but I'm thinking probably he's going to lead Gyarados, expecting me to go with Aerodactyl. I don't have a whole lot of switch-ins to Mega Gyarados. That's kind of my problem here. I'm going to need Machamp to take care of that Snorlax. That thing's kind of freaking annoying. So let's go ahead. Let's lead Zapdos. If worse comes to worse, we can get a U-turn off. And let's hope that he ends up going Gyarados. Although I'm thinking he'll maybe go Aerodactyl of his own. If he does, we can live a Rock Slide, so let's see how this goes. Alright, my Japanese friend, you actually have quite the scary team, so we'll see if we can get this to work here. This is one of my first actual Wi-Fi battles on this game, and hopefully we can make something happen. Okay, it's a female character, rocking the police outfit. Okay. Oh shit, it's the cops. Okay, so they do actually lead off with the Aerodactyl there. Either they're going to set up the Stealth Rock. It'd be nice to see if it's going to be Mega. That way I don't have to worry about Mega Gyara. But let's just go ahead. I think clicking Thunderbolt is probably our best option here. They might actually end up switching into either that Venusaur or the Snorlax. If it's Venusaur, we can stay in and Drill Peck it. Let's just go ahead and click Thunderbolt here. Hope that they decide to go for the Stealth Rock. So it is going to actually be Mega Arrow. So that's actually pretty nice. We don't have to worry about Mega freaking Gyarados, and if he doesn't go for the Rock Slide here, that means Zapdos is going to be pretty useful for us. As okay, so there is the Rock Slide. That's fine though, because at least we don't have to worry about the rocks. We get a flinch. Okay, that really sucks. That's a welcome to a Wi-Fi. That's welcome to Wi-Fi right there. That is a huge bummer. That really sets us back, because now this fucking Aerodactyl is still around. Now I have to click Thunderbolts and just pretty much die. So, oh, we avoided it. We avoided the next one. Yes, karma. That's what I'm talking about. And it actually is able to end up living our Thunderbolt, which is quite surprising. So I don't think it's worth keeping around Zapdos, but at least we were able to whittle this thing down. So that's super nice. So we can just go ahead and click Thunderbolt again. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that's faster than Mega Aerodactyl. I believe it's actually one of the fastest in the game, besides, I think, Mega Alakazam or whatever. So we lose Zapdos early, and that sucks because now we don't have anything for his Gyarados. But We gotta try our best here. I think my best option is gonna be to go into our Machamp here and just hope that... I think I'm gonna have to make a risky play. He's probably... Well, odds are he'll probably stay in here and just let this thing go down. But there is a chance that he might end up going into this Venusaur. I think that it might be our best play to potentially to start setting up some bulk ups here. Let's go for that. I was gonna try to make a double switch. So he's gonna stay in, he goes for the Stealth Rock there, and we do get up a free bulk up, which is actually very nice for us. So we do have like Earthquake for the Gengar, and getting a free bulk up there is actually super nice. It does set us back quite a bit because now when we switch in our Gyarados, we're gonna take a lot from that along with like Venomoth and stuff. But getting that bulk up there was actually pretty nice, and I think the best thing this thing has on me is gonna be like an Earthquake. I don't really feel like going for another bulk up, so let's go ahead and we'll just click Brick Break here. We'll finish this thing off. It does decide to stay in, and it looks like it went for like a negative priority move. I wonder if it went for like a Whirlwind or something. I'm glad that I didn't end up staying in there and going for another bulk up, so that's good. That actually sets us up in a pretty good spot here. We're at +1 attack and defense, and Machamp is ready to lay some damage down, so that's actually not too bad. We don't have to worry about Mega Arrow. Unfortunately, it did get the rocks up, so now he can bring in the Venusaur. We do have Ice Punch specifically for this thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and click that. It's not going to do too much even with the +1, but I'm assuming he's... Okay, so he's actually going to Leech Seed here. I was thinking probably Sleep Powder, which would have been worse, but at least it's just Leech Seed. And now we can go ahead and just punch you right in the face. Oh, okay. I actually did not expect that to do as much as it did. So down goes the Venusaur. All right. Well, I don't know why I didn't think that was going to do as much as it did. I mean, with +1, it is just a non-stab Ice Punch. I thought it was at least going to be able to live it, but that's actually pretty awesome. So it got that Leech Seed up, and luckily it's not able to do anything quite yet. Now in comes the Gengar. We can just go ahead and click Earthquake here, as it goes for a Hypnosis and actually misses. So that is quite unfortunate. Now we can just land an Earthquake. That is going to kill your Gengar. You do not have the benefit of the Levitate ability anymore, my friend. And that Hypnosis miss was quite bad. That was actually a very risky play. Hypnosis really will most of the time let you down. But now it's looking like Machamp is kind of free to do whatever it wants at this point. So he does have... this Gyarados here is kind of unfortunate because we know that it's not going to be Mega, so we can't really Brick Break it. But what we can do is go ahead and click Ice Punch. Yeah, I think that's our best option here. It's going to go for a Waterfall, which will hurt a little bit, but that +1 defense, we eating that shit up. And Ice Punch being our best option is going to do less than half. Unfortunately, it looks like Goro is going to end his reign here due to the fact that he's going to get that Leech Seed health. And these Waterfalls are going to start to hurt. But at least the good news is that we will be able to whittle this thing down. All he has left is going to be the... yeah, so he's only got 3 left. We're looking pretty solid here. Does it not show me what is freaking dead? So we haven't seen the Snorlax yet or the Zapdos. So we're going to go ahead and just click Ice Punch some more. So this Waterfall, as long as you don't flinch me. Watch, it'll probably flinch now that I said that. What the fuck? I called it. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Okay, we got flinched twice already, which is just absolutely terrible. And you hate to see it. So I guess we'll just go ahead and click Ice Punch here. I mean, we're going to go down to this Waterfall. So I love the Pokestop in the background. That's hilarious. And okay, so one more Waterfall does kill our Machamp, but we were able to do a lot with this thing. Unfortunately, that Waterfall flinch really kind of fucked us there because we would have ended up that matchup in a way better spot. But at least now what we can do is... I don't want to bring in Venomoth quite yet. I think we bring in Ragnarok. Does Rock Slide kill at this health, though? That is the question. We don't really have a whole lot. I mean, Clefable could actually come in here and cause some trouble. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Clefable. Our timer is ticking down there. We have 13 minutes left, about 14 minutes. So that's pretty interesting about these Wi-Fi battles is they're restricted to 20 minutes. So it's pretty high offense stuff. But anyway. So the Gengar's down, Venusaur. So it comes down to, well, let's just go ahead and let's actually click Thunder Wave here. as this thing is just going to waterfall again. We should be able to take this night. Okay, actually not as nicely as I expected there. We do get a Thunder Wave off, but that waterfall is going to do over half. So Clefable's not looking too good here. I probably should have, well, I mean, we do get the pair at least. We will be faster this next turn. So we can Moonblast, and then we can ensure that Rock Slide would kill. I think it would with Aerodactyl anyway. We're not running any damage calcs here, but I'm pretty sure it would have been in range, as it does break through the paralysis, so no hacks for us. And down goes our Clefable. So that critical hit does not matter at all. And at least now we can bring in the freaking Ragnarok. So the Stealth Rock being up is kind of a buzzkill. But this is actually turning out to be a decent match here. It's pretty damn hacksy, but overall, this is what you can come to expect. So let's go ahead and just click Rock Slide here. That is going to, okay, thank God it didn't miss. If I got a Rock Slide miss there, I would throw my Switch across the damn room. So down goes the Gyara. That is a pretty large threat. And what is he going to switch in here? So we have Rock Slide for the Zapdos. Unfortunately, it will be able to live it, but it's going to be able to do a lot of damage too. So in comes the Zapdos. Unfortunately, we just do not have our Stealth Rock up. And so, we don't have anything for the Snorlax, really. I mean, it's all going to come down to what we can do against that Snorlax. If it's Rest, we're going to be pretty screwed. But I think in this scenario, all we can really do is click Rock Slide and kind of just hope for the best. Maybe we get a flinch on our end here. How about that? That would be nice. Please. Please, Loud, give me a flinch. And it breaks through, but it used Thunder, and we avoid it. So that is pretty much going to ice it for us. Had he clicked Thunderbolt there, we would have pretty much put us in a way worse scenario, because I would have just had pretty much like Venomoth. I think Venomoth could have handled the Snorlax unless it had Earthquake, which I think we can take at least one. But now that we have Aerodactyl for that matchup, watch, now I'm going to miss my Rock Slide, and then he's going to end up hitting his Thunder. That's how this is going to go. I'm calling it. Okay, False Alarm, we connect. Down goes that Zapdos. And perfect. So it is us against the Lax. And we'll be able to do a lot. I kind of feel like just clicking Earthquake. I don't want to risk a damn Rock Slide miss. I know that's risky, but I do have. I mean, I have Sleep Powder with Venomoth. If I can get up like a Quiver Dance, this thing's bulky as shit, but we'll be able to. We'll be able to whittle it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, or maybe I should taunt it. I think maybe a taunt might be a nice play. You know what? Let's just click Rock Slide for damage. Fuck it. We ain't worried about the miss, as we do connect. And Tubby over here gonna take actually not very much at all. As now it's just going to yawn. I should have taunted. I should have gone for the taunt there. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess really all I can do is Rock Slide. I feel like he's probably gonna go for Rest or something. Let's see. What are my options here? I can go, I mean, Gyarados. I have Gyarados against this thing too. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to taunt it just to ensure that no funny business happens here. It can't yawn us again. I can't go for things like, I don't know if it even gets access to like Curse. Okay, so it's just gonna Body Slam. That's fine. So Aerodactyl does not take much from that, and that shows us that that's all it's really got against Aerodactyl. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna tuck this bad boy in the back, and we are gonna go ahead and switch into. Okay, I was gonna go into Gyarados right away, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into freaking Venomoth. A Body Slam's probably going to hurt and probably going to get a pair of hacks on us. But if I can get this thing in safely, we can get it to sleep. And then potentially, maybe Quiver Dance. But honestly, it'd probably just be better just to try to whittle it down. So we come in here and Body Slam does hurt. But we don't get the para, which is really nice. So now we can just Sleep Powder. And it really sucks when it's you against the damn Snorlax. Because anything can happen here. Snorlax, if you don't have your fighting type left like me in this scenario, could cause us some trouble. But it looks like we'll be alright as we do get the sleep off there. And I really don't want this thing to wake off. So it shook off, so it shook off the taunt. As now, I'm just going to go ahead and, it doesn't really matter what I click here, they're both 90. So we're just going to go ahead and, we're going to go for Bug Buzz for the chance of this special defense drop, which would be nice for us. But go ahead and Bug Buzz, which is not doing much at all, as it's just going to continue to sleep though. So at least we can whittle this thing down to the point where Gyarados should be able to clean up. And there was probably a way easier way around this damn Snorlax. I knew from the start that I was going to have trouble with this thing if I didn't conserve my damn Machamp, as it does wake up there. Luckily, it's not going to rest, so that's actually super nice. gonna body slam our Venomoth, which goes down, but we still have the win condition, which is gonna be pretty much just going into our Gyarados here, who is not asleep. If he wants to put us to sleep, it's gonna have to take 2 turns, and unfortunately he does not have the health to be able to do that. So take a bunch from that Stealth Rock, and we did not even need Mega Gyaro, although it would have helped a little bit, but you know, we're good here. So we'll just go ahead and click that Stab Waterfall, and it looks like we got our first Wi-Fi battle in the books, and that was actually pretty fun. It's nice when you get somebody who at least knows what they're doing. So down goes the Snorlax, and that is gonna be the end of the battle there, guys. Well, so it looks like my team worked relatively well. I definitely made some misplays and really could have played a lot better against that, but hindsight's 20/20, and that is pretty much going to be it, guys. So if you want to see some more Wi-Fi battles, go ahead and tell me in the comments, and let me know if you guys have any ideas on Pokemon you'd like me to use. I'm kind of open to using some pretty interesting stuff just to see if I can get them to work. But overall, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button on this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for some more Wi-Fi battles. Peace out.